Perfect. All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Hit it. What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Jimmy Oaks Podcast, brought to you by Talk to Me Nice Studios. We're back. We've been missing quite a few lately, and it's been kind of upsetting me, and I hope I didn't piss any of you guys off too much, but we didn't realize that weekly podcasts would be so daunting this time of year.
It's just demanding. We just have to.
We got a lot going on.
Got a lot going on, but
we're busy boys.
It's nothing we can't handle. It's just
we're gonna
bear
make it
with
happen.
us when we miss one here and there.
Yeah, that's it. We were gonna have a special guest today, but the universe and Atlanta, this was cool. But now we're here with the boys. We got RJ. We got T-Bone. T-Bone, say what's up.
What's up?
You got to talk this time.
What up, Bone?
I talk every time.
He goes, let's talk. Put your face in that microphone.
I'm in the cut.
And of course, we have world famous Stevie World.
The world is yours.
It's in the name. So today we are going to freeball this one. I put up on the Patreon some topics suggested by you guys because this was a kind of a last minute thing. And we're going to kind of just let it flow.
Sick.
So
I'm up for that.
We usually started off by just kind of talking about the week. And honestly, I don't even know what happened this week because it's been going by so fast.
What day is it right now?
I think it is Thursday.
It's Thursday. Oh, man, it's Thursday?
We came back from FD.
Wow.
Yeah, FD,
it's been catch up.
FD kicked our ass. It was a good time it kicked our ass.
Yeah, oh, yeah. FD was sick.
FD was dope.
Home. We made it home in one piece, barely.
Yeah.
No, it was a good time. If anyone ever been to an FD event, it's a good ass time. Like,
it's fun.
It's cool because you get a little taste of everything, right? You get a little bit of car show. You don't get overwhelming amount of car show. You get some dope cars. You get to
see the people you want to see.
You get to see the people you want to see. You get to see. I like booths. Like when I go to car shows, I like booths. Like you get
booths
to like
fun.
Booths are fun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's cool to meet some of the people that like work behind the scenes with that. Mm-hmm. You get to I got to talk to a couple of the guys from Raise before and the guys at BC, and it's nice to get like a face behind that stuff.
Exactly, you get to interact with companies. Yeah. That's why I think booths are a huge part of like. So if you guys are gonna run a car show, get some people with some booths there.
Yeah,
bring some presents.
Booths are dope.
You a big Booth guy?
I'm a
Sean
big
Booth.
Sean Booth. Yeah,
It's Booth.
It's Booth.
That's our boy. We got
FD was much better this year too because they had 8 food trucks.
Yeah.
During it last year they had 3.
Can I put something out there too that we could do every once in a while? You know, we could call in people as
we should call in Patreons.
We should start calling in people. Or
I got the work phone.
Or working in that option because we have the phone option on this device
100%.
where we can call people in, and it sounds pretty cool, you know. So
we should just call Booth and piss him off.
We can call Booth.
Booth looks like the angriest dude ever on the internet, but he is the nicest guy ever. He's
I think
such a softy.
having the Patreons put on and call in
can you confirm this?
Would be good.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that in the next, in a future podcast, or even just for like us.
For sure, yeah.
We could call somebody and
phone a friend.
Yeah, phone a friend.
For some reason, I just really want to call Mike Devine. I just really want to call him.
Who doesn't?
Say what's up.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike? That's it. He'll be up. He was supposed to.
He comes up the
next week.
No, the week after.
All right, Mike will be up there.
The 3rd through something.
Oh, we're gonna get Mike on here ASAP. Then Adam will be in town this weekend. I doubt we can get him on here.
Why not?
It's Adam.
LZ's coming this weekend.
Adam loves us.
Yeah, but he's got an agenda.
It's Father's Day.
I bet you if you just let him know ahead of time, like, hey, you want to be on my podcast? I was on your podcast.
That was a good time.
Yeah. He'll want to be on the podcast.
We'll try and get Adam on here, and then we'll probably next time we'll do it. We'll put up a post if you guys want to potentially be called on the podcast. But
hell yeah,
I think I have your numbers because I think they have to put their number in, or I can make whatever. Message me. I'll figure that out.
We'll do something. We'll integrate that somehow, some way.
Because I would definitely love to integrate some more.
For sure.
You know, because like I like the Patreon because my whole point of Patreon is trying to kind of get you guys in the circle, right?
Yeah.
It's like try to get you guys like part of the crew without, actually.
Part of the shit, part of the crew.
Yeah. You guys get it.
Yeah. I think that'd be sick.
I'm down.
A few of you guys will get that.
What'd you say?
Part of the shit, part of the crew.
What's that?
You see, you don't know.
We don't even know.
Exactly. It's need to know basis. If
that
you know,
nice
you know.
subtle music.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I was trying to incorporate that. Just like having like a low beats every once in a while. Like
that's a good feel.
Just have them under there. Every once
okay,
in a while.
let's
I
see.
like that.
Not too over.
Little ambiance.
Just a little ambiance.
Hell yeah.
So
I feel like we're at V Run Ron.
on my Patreon request of asking like questions and whatnot, the first thing I say is we need more Ant. And we need more you.
The world needs more Ant.
What do they want more of?
They want more because you don't say anything.
You're like just mysterious.
Yeah, you're mysterious.
Ant's very meticulous. Ant's a evil genius. He's a mad scientist.
Just don't forget to feed him.
Yeah, he's hungry.
You know how gremlins, like if you feed them after midnight, they turn to gremlins.
Yeah.
And if if you
No, it
don't
wasn't-
feed him till midnight.
Was it gremlins or like
Ants
they were
good shit.
Furbies? Or
They were like
something?
Furbies, and then if you fed them out to midnight, they become gremlins.
Yeah.
Ants like the reverse gremlin. You better feed him before midnight. This motherfucker's coming out.
Ants hilarious too.
I'm
He's like
starving.
top tier, like funny guy.
He is. It's the subtle comment.
Yeah, Ant's the king of quick whips.
You know what had me dying when
Fucking love that guy.
Let's hear it.
in the video from today, which is Thursday, when we walked in and Tommy called you out about fighting with someone, you were just like behind the camera, just
He's like, literally, you know, I'm a fucking psycho. A psycho.
but like the
psycho
funny
killer.
the small details like that, the little
if you catch him, you catch him. It's like high key.
that's big brain comedy,
He has
Gotta
a
watch out.
big fat brain in that head too.
big
like,
fat juicy brain.
Yeah,
Wet brain.
you're loading his brain up with like amazing like knowledge and just like
He
skill
just
sets.
turned 22 years old.
I talk about
Still
it all
a
the
sponge.
time. It's
He'll
like,
outbuild anyone I know.
yeah, that brain is just like crazy.
Teaches man a TIG weld, he's fucking. You're game over.
When he's like 26, he's gonna be like legendary in the like automotive world.
Oh yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. Look at him. Yeah, he knows.
Building legends over here. Jim.
Ant's thinking in
That's
his head.
what
He's like,
you're
I
doing.
got other shit lined up.
He might get into something else. You think? What else would? Ant
Yeah,
be
what
into?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like jet boats,
He
cigar
probably-
boats,
Nah,
cigarette boats.
I can see him like owning like a fucking vape company or something. Just like blows up.
I think Ant's getting
Bitcoin.
into crypto. Joe told me today the only person who's used the Bitcoin machine at our barbershop is Ant.
For real, you got Bitcoin?
Yeah.
You do
Nah,
crypto?
no
shit?
Bitcoin.
He's just pushing
That would be fire.
buttons.
That'd be dumb fire.
R.I.P. Bitcoin right now. Every day I get notified. Down.
Do you have Bitcoin stocks?
No, but for some reason I get notified every day that it's going down.
You
So.
should check if you make sure you don't have any stock.
Nah.
Good. We're good. What we got, Jim? What we got?
Okay, so in our little, we'll call it topic guidances here, we have a bunch of questions, right? So the first, I'm going to just do it by list. So we have a debate on what the best looking wheels are, right?
Okay.
And that's a very controversial topic, right? Because that's like saying, Steve, what's the best looking shoes?
Yeah. It's tough because I feel like the little that I know about like wheels and stuff, it's like it's very like it depends on
the
a lot of
outfit.
things.
Yeah,
It depends
like-
on a lot of things. The car, what kind of size wheels you're trying to, or what you're trying to fit. It's just a lot of like aspects to it.
So here's the thing, right? It's hard, right? I feel like one piece wheels are in this the last couple of years. Like for a long time, it was like you needed 3-piece. Like if you don't have 3-piece, you're poor. Like that's what. Like you know what I mean? Like if you pulled up to a car show and you had 3-piece, like you're up, you're there. Like
No matter what they were.
no matter what they were, people rocking $800 Euro lines and felt like the man. But it was like because
Yeah.
it was a 3-piece. You know, that was like the rule of thumb for a long time. And now like 1-piece wheels are back and they're hitting. And like I'm kind of on that wave too. I like it. And
What are
so,
some of the hitter one piece wheels out here?
so right now you
cut you
can't
off.
buy anything brand new anymore. Everything's out of stock. Like
Old
it's
stock.
like exactly old stock. So like right, we have TEs, classic.
Okay.
Unless you go on shopjimeo.com, we got plenty of Enkis in stock.
Do we have Enkis?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
a lot.
So like we're gonna talk about let's talk about like the legendary Japanese companies, right? So kind of like Rays, Advan, SSR, etc. Work rate, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a list, but like right now, TEs are back up and hot. TEs have been steady hot for years.
Yeah.
But they're definitely back, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone's got fucking TEs.
That's always been a wheel that's looked good on everything,
Yeah.
and then it just has like that peak of like, oh, it's more popular than other wheels.
Yep.
And then it dips down, but everybody still has them, and then even more people have
They
them.
just look so right.
They just on
things that,
everything.
Like whoever did it.
Remember
nailed
when
it.
rotogrids were so common that like people would
Oh,
even call
yeah.
TEs rotogrids?
Yeah,
Remember that era?
I do
Just
remember that.
grids. You just see those like those are grids. Like every Subaru ever had grids.
I have a question. So, do they take one-piece wheel faces and convert them to
So like
three-piece wheels? Or?
so like some companies will do that. Like they'll like work will do like the X. So like say if we have XT7,
Yeah.
there'll be XT7 2P. So they'll make it into a 2-piece wheel, right?
Okay.
Or like work will do that with a couple wheels. SSR will do that. Even Advan will do that, but they don't do it as much as you would think. And then there's companies now that are actually, it's very popular now, which is taking a 1-piece wheel or a factory wheel and turning it into a 3-piece wheel.
Yeah, that
which
was-
is super cool.
That was my like. I don't know. I visualized that. I don't know if this is like been done or nothing.
Yeah.
But like, is there like a 3-piece version of a TE?
People have made them. The problem is
Are they uglier?
you have to like get a small wheel. Like you have to make to make a 3-piece 18-inch wheel, you have to start with like a 16 or a 15.
Yeah.
But there's a couple like talented people now that are like doing that.
I wonder what they look like.
There's some. I gotta follow. Where's this dude on Instagram? I'm gonna find him right now.
He does like weird like conversions.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
I've seen a couple people. They've sent it to us before where people are
how do you
converting
pronounce
them.
that, Steve?
Chamorro boy.
So it's
Chamorro.
write this
boy?
down. CHAMORROBOY 86.
Or Chamato boy.
He does all the 3P conversions on stock wheels. And I think he even does them for 3P.US and
I'm gonna look it up.
So gangster. So the only problem is when you do that, you just like get shit offsets, right? Because you have to put a lip on them, and that basically negative offsets the wheel. So you'll end up getting to get anything that fits, you have to have like a 2-inch lip or something.
They look hard though. The TEs look fire.
Yeah, that goes crazy.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah,
it's
nuts. So like, here's the thing, right? So let's talk about one. We're gonna say 1P wheels are popping right now.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously you have the 3Ps like the Minervas, the Blitz 03s that are going crazy right now. OGs, but what's your favorite 1P? It's hard.
They're on my car.
TEs. That's it.
You can't go wrong. They're classics.
That's just what I think of when I think of a 1-piece wheel that's just like flaming hot, like that. Aren't there
T's always supposed to
the 57 DR right now is the Hot Wheel of the season 2 because it's one of the only like 1-piece wheels that are like hot right now. You can actually somewhat buy and obtain.
Who does those? At those
Rays also. I consider them like the cousin of the TE, right? Because it has 6-spoke just like the TE. Thinner spoked. A little bit more like playful looking than the TE.
A little more affordable.
Definitely more. It's half the price.
way more affordable.
Yeah.
What about the Advans that you put on the BRZ?
Yeah,
those are.
I love Advans. I think they're really cool. Like Advan has some crazy hitters that no one talks about.
Yeah.
And then they also have some whack ass wheels. That's the problem too. So I feel like a lot of people see some whack ass wheels and whatever, but they have some hitter wheels, but never in stock.
Yeah.
You never get them.
Are there any like companies out there that's just like they've never missed? They don't miss
work.
Yeah.
Their whole Euroline series could just get out of here.
You hate Euroline?
No, but okay, so Euroline's actually a whole series. So we called like the ones that came on the Chaser, the first Chaser. Those were everyone calls those the Eurolines, but Euroline is actually a whole series of wheels. Like remember the wheels that came on DJ's S14 when it came in from Japan?
Yes.
Those are Eurolines. Yeah, those are Euroline series.
The
whole series.
It sucked.
Well, the whole thing is the series tailors towards something, and it's just something I don't like.
Yeah.
And so like I don't like that whole series. But Work, they don't have a lot of shitty wheels.
No.
You know what work wheels I really like? I like the Emits. I saw those.
You like the fucking Emits? Okay, here's
I'm really jamming on those.
Some people might remember this. I hope you remember this. There was this video forever ago that went viral. There was this, I think it was yellow 350Z that had these crazy big Emits. Remember this? And they were huge, cambered out 350Z, and there was a video where some dude took a piss in this dude's Emits. So it's a video of this guy peeing in this guy's wheel, and since it was cambered and huge, it was just a puddle of piss.
Okay,
sitting in
that's funny.
so I can't unsee them as being the piss wheels.
Yeah, fuck that though. They're fucking fire. They look kind of like low, like they got
Low
like a low rider
yeah.
like vibe to them.
They got like a Dayton
Dayton
vibe.
type of
Yeah.
Yeah, look gangster to me.
I can see the Emits going crazy on VIP stuff.
Yeah, like VIP style.
The piss wheels.
Yeah, the piss wheels.
The piss
Bring them on.
Yeah, Emit pits.
Yeah, they're not cheap either. I look.
Hell no, they're bread. And then like there's so many spokes that the chrome's a little peeling at all. They just look trash.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Nightmare.
What about you, RJ? What is your style? I feel like you would like Advans.
I do like the Advans. I do like a lot of work wheels. I'm a big 5-spoke, 6-spoke guy.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with 5-spoke.
Yeah, that's why I like 1552s. I like most of their stuff anyways, just in general, because I've had it on multiple cars. I like CR Kais. I've had those on one car before. And then, what's the other one? Oh, I like the simple stuff. Like, if it works, it works. Like, I like RPF 1s.
Yeah,
I think
classics.
one-piece wheels are so popular is because they
RP
fit so many cars
You're
very
right.
well. 3-piece wheels are cool. I don't hate all 3-piece wheels, but
You hate most.
I hate most because it's more of like to me, it's like when you have those on there, it's a flaunting thing and not like a form thing or a function thing.
For sure.
You don't
It's
like what
just-
they represent?
I don't think it's don't like what they represent. It's just not my style.
I just like the I don't know what's the term of it. I just like 3-piece wheels just look
Like the craftsmanship.
of a 3-piece wheel.
There's definitely a lot that goes into
Yeah.
it, but it's just I'm definitely more of a simple person. So I
simp?
think it's just
more of a simp.
definitely
More of a
not. I think it's
I'm sorry.
That was too good. You set yourself up.
Yeah,
for that.
I think
sorry.
they're just I like simplified stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that 3-piece wheels.
And that's where the
too
scene's
much.
at right now too.
It's like you're trying to flaunt, you're trying
It's
to
busy.
show off, and that's not how I am.
It's like pulling up with like a Gucci belt on. You're like, bro, chill.
Yeah.
Just
Some do look good though, but I can't get behind most of them.
Yeah, Ant's gonna start pulling up in a Gucci belt to work now.
Can't be doing that.
That'd be fire. I can see you Gucci down.
Just
Clean up on
scratching
Jimmy's
the
F15
scratching.
Ant just fully Gucci down, had to toe like a scammer
Like a
Ant
scammer.
loading. That'd be dope.
I'd give you money to invest in Bitcoin for me.
Facts.
All right, so we talked about this last time. What USDM cars would the gang want to build if they had to choose? Like if you had to buy one USDM car,
A USDM car.
Corvette.
easy. What gen? You like the 6?
5.6.
6.
Yeah.
What
I
about you,
would
Steve?
get like a G body, like a Buick or some shit.
He would like a Regal, like a GNX or a Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
Like a G,
Oh, like,
yeah,
okay,
like a G
yeah,
body.
yeah.
Yeah, like one of those,
Okay.
like a Grand Nash or something. Grand
There we
Nash.
go. Okay, I see that. What about
Heavy,
you?
Is that too old?
heavy hitter.
No,
That'd
that's
be
still,
heavy
that's
hitter,
still a
yeah.
US.
RJ wants like a Trans Am or something.
I had one.
I know, that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah, I would probably get I would love a Fox body still.
Yeah?
Foxes are dope.
Four-eyed Fox or the generation after the regular Fox
I
bodies.
see you for that. I've been on like a real, I hate to say it, but I feel like I've been overloaded with Mustang stuff lately between like LZ, our friends, and just the scene. And like,
I can see you building a Stang.
it's like,
It's like a newer one.
they're like growing on me crazy. Like
the ones
Mustangs
that,
are overhated.
Well,
They're sick cars.
Pudva's fucking
his is
EcoBoost car.
sick.
Sick.
Yeah.
So sick. It sounds more JDM than any of my cars.
And it looks good.
He has a Tomei exhaust on his EcoBoost Mustang, and it
Yeah.
literally sounds like
His car is dope.
The RTR ones are sick too. They go crazy.
they go crazy.
But like not what was it, like 97 to 2003 is like everyone's like bad generation of Mustang, but there are some good ones out of there. But like Fox bodies and everything after that, like Pudvas and stuff, like especially the new ones, they're sick. It's kind of like getting like the new BRZ. You get that, and you get so much for your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
What gen is Pudva's? Is that a 16? What is that? That thing's new.
I think it's a 16 or a 17.
Is that new?
It's pretty new.
He drifts that. That's sick. Good for
Yeah,
him.
and then he was daily driving it before he pulled the motor. He loves that thing.
I love
it's a
that
sick
thing.
car. It's a sick car.
He has a what kit is that? The what's that?
Chip Foose.
Chip Foose. He has a Chip Foose kit on it.
Oh,
It looks-
yeah.
Who would have thought that
It
a
looks
Chip Foose kit
so
would go
good.
hard? And
Who's Chip Foose? That's a good. That's
Chip
a sick-
Foose is like
You've never
it's a
seen
name.
overhauling before?
he's like
think
he's the rock star, OG rock star
I know
of
that
like
name. I've heard the
the
name.
yeah.
the what car styling world.
Okay.
He's literally like he had his own show overhauling with it. People would like their cars would get sent in.
He
they
would
would
style
win,
them. He would like,
and they would completely do them, and he
How
was
much-
just like this.
How much? Yeah, I was gonna say how much
Let's make this
cocaine
car
do you think
crazy.
Chip Foose has put in his body at this
Yeah.
point in his life?
He
Yeah.
made some crazy cars.
That's sick. That's sick.
You would fuck with a lot of them.
I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna check him out. Chip Foose. I like the
Chip
name.
Foose.
That
Yeah,
used to
Chip-
be
that's what I'm saying. That's a
I was
gangster
like,
name, but yeah.
big.
When
So-
we had auto shop in school, when we would have like the days we'd have to watch movies because the teacher wasn't there, that's what they would put on.
Fucking
Have it on
Chip
DVD.
Foose.
Auto hauler.
He's a rock star.
I'm trying
Alright.
to think of what other USDM cars will go hard, but
McSteve's his like 80s Cutlass,
Cat-
Oldsmobile
yeah.
Cutlass, the hydro car.
I just
Yeah.
think
That
like
thing
old,
is
I
sick.
think old school is when I think of USDM cars, like, cause all the new shit. I don't know. I just
USDM is tough because everybody only thinks muscle car.
yeah.
True. I'm
Yeah.
thinking muscle car right now. I want a fucking Mustang. Give me a Mustang.
I'll take a Fox body all day.
I'm in the Grand Nash.
Who's the Who's the guy
So-
at Lock City that has the
Love.
green one with the coyote?
I don't know.
That one is my
Yeah,
favorite.
that one's gangster. He throws that thing.
Yeah.
Ants in a vat.
Ant and a vet.
I can
Hell
see
yeah.
it.
Vet,
What
all
gen
black
did you say?
bag.
C6?
Yeah, probably C6.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
fucking take a C6 any day. Like, put that in front of my face. I'm.
You got a Trans Am.
I had an 89 Firebird Formula
No,
Trans Am.
but I'm saying your
Yeah,
choice
we
for this,
went
that
over
was
it. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the next part. So this one I feel like is a good topic. So it's do one of Brian Hall. He's definitely the next guy you should hire. Expanding your brand with him and finally doing giveaway car that would propel your channel. That was like 4 things in one. But the Brian Hall thing with hiring B Hall. So clearly down here at
we
this point,
touched
it's
on that.
very obvious that like we need more help. Like I go home every day exhausted. We show up here, we work all day, we go home, edit, repeat, and we don't get enough done. And the next thing we really do need is someone that can be more hands-on with like body stuff, right? With like paint, body work, all that stuff, all that jazz. And like Brian's the best guy we know. There's no doubt about that, right? Brian's
Right,
probably the
yeah.
most talented. Like,
Sure,
and I'm not even
absolutely.
trying to gas him up because he's my boy. Like he is something
He's
special.
good shit.
He's good shit. But hiring Brian, I think we talked about this on.
We talked about it on his podcast.
On his podcast, but whatever, he didn't see it. Brian's expensive.
He's expensive, and he's also invested in the career that he currently has right now. You know, he has a Roth IRA and all that. He's like stoked on that, I think.
So yeah, of course. You know what it is like working any small business, especially something like this. It's like there's definitely perks of the job, and there's definitely the downfalls of the job, right?
Yeah.
And the things that Brian wants, he needs from a more structured establishment.
Yeah.
Is what. And Brian makes good money. Yeah. He makes good money at his job. I honestly couldn't afford him. That's really that's the best thing.
Brian makes good money. He gets good benefits. Like he's got great hours. Like he's doing real well for himself, and it would be a huge. Not like saying it's not good to work here, but it would be a huge step down. Like there's too much that he would lose out on
for sure.
To come down here.
So Brian does very good for himself, and so you know, I wish we can have more Brian.
Yeah.
But I'm happy where he's at, and he's happy where he's at, and so
for sure.
But that's it. But I would love another employee if we could swing it because we need it so bad. Like I would love to bring Spoon on if we could afford Spoon, but
Spoon's coming.
Spoon's talented.
He's coming soon.
He's coming soon.
Just manifest it. Magical manifestation.
Yeah. Spoon, we need you here. Talk to me nice.
Spoon would do it in a heartbeat.
That'll be so freaking awesome to have Spoon down here with us. Spoon's so talented too, and he's a body guy. He won't let you know, but he's a body guy. He'll get it done, and he's a talented fabricator.
I didn't know this until Morfab told me, but Spoon used to restore real Cobras.
Yeah, that was like he used to bang those things out.
Yeah, really? I had no idea.
Yeah,
that was his thing.
And Spoon's good to be around. That's very important. Like,
Spoon's good company.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about like especially this line of work is like say we could afford a new employee easy, right? We're with each other all the time, every day, and so like needing someone that can like mesh with us really well is so important. Right? Yeah. And so like that's rare.
That's big on the list, and it's also big on the list just to like find someone who's local.
Yeah, exactly.
I get emails all the time where people are like, "Are you looking for a mechanic? Looking for this or that? Whatever it is." Still, not a single person has ever sent me a resume.
Yeah, same here.
It's always like someone who's like,
"If you're gonna DM me,
I live in Kansas,
asking for a job, send us a resume." I'd be so wooed because I'll always get like some crazy inspirational like paragraph and then like asking for a job.
No resume.
No resume though. I've never got a resume.
There's just someone else be like, "Yeah, I've been working on cars for like 3 years now. I think I'd be a great addition to your team." And then
literally. Like I don't need a formal resume, but
like,
hey,
I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm like, well, what are you gonna do out here?
You could live in this spare office. Now I'm thinking it'd be so crazy if I just got a resume because I've gotten so many messages, but never a resume.
No one has ever sent me a resume.
That's so funny. You know what I was thinking about? They do like it would be so nice to have just like another shop hand here. Like they do like the co-op program for like the high school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We could do that from Lyman Hall because they have the auto program.
It'd be kind of dope.
There was some dude at FD. I forgot the name of the company. It was like Accelerate or something. I think it was Accelerate. And they were like, they flew in kids from like Cali. Like it was like
Accelerate Performance in Brantford?
No, they're from California. They're from LA or South Los Angeles or something. And they flew in like a bunch of like kids, and they're like teaching them like the automotive industry. And they brought them to FD. Like they brought the program to FD. It was like high school, maybe like early high school kids. It seemed like,
remember we had
inner city kids.
One dude come in here. The dad came in, was trying to get his son just to come in as like an intern.
I thought that was bold move of that guy.
Bold move.
Yeah, he's like, make him fucking sweep the floors all day. I don't care. And I was like, that'd be kind of sick. My aunt's gonna bully the kid the whole time.
100%. If you wanted to try and get someone at one of those programs, my brother works at the high school. We can figure that out.
Like high school kids these days, I feel like
sus.
Kind of sus. It'd be rare.
Who knows? You know, I think something will fall in. Definitely gonna do some outreach at some point. I feel like you'll be on your give back bag, Jimmy giving back to the community.
That'd be fun, you know. It's always
younger generation.
I would take any help we can get because we don't have enough.
Sure.
But whatever. So be it. We'll look into that. If anyone has any suggestions, let us know.
I'll let us send your resumes.
Send your resumes.
Only if you're local.
Yeah, we're not gonna relocate anyone.
Not part of the package. No benefits.
Okay. Maybe discuss what your Euro trip would look like if you ever did one. Okay, so we haven't even been able to think about traveling because no one knew when COVID was going to lift. Because every time we got a little bit of glimpse of freedom, we got taken away, right?
Yeah.
So now it's like COVID randomly is just boom, gone. And now the world opened up out of nowhere. And it's been the craziest year ever. And all we've been trying to do is find time to travel, and we can't even find that. But I think Poland is top on our list right now.
Yeah, Poland's going to be the first for Europe, I think, right?
We love the Night Ride guys. We click really well with them. We love what they're doing, and we mesh really well, and that's really awesome. And like me and Steve talked about this, like you'll love where you go if you love the people, right? Yeah. That's a big part of it.
Yeah, a big part of like traveling is like the liaison who like is going to be like kind of like showing you the place that you're going to. That shit makes it
exactly
breaks it.
You want someone to show you not just the touristy spots.
I just want to show up somewhere and just start Googling where to go. I just want to like hang with people. So we're going to go there. We have the UK, of course, and hang out with Bulk and all them.
I've been keep messaging him, trying to figure out what's going on with that. Because if he doesn't get back to me soon, I'm booking a different trip.
So the UK is definitely up there. And then we're going to go to definitely Ireland. We want to go hang out with the Drift Game guys. I think we actually have something planned in like the September time. We have like a rough outline of it. So that's probably definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
And if we go to Ireland, we can go to Scotland and we can go visit our property.
Yeah. Me and RJ are both
you guys
Lords.
Are Lords, right? Yeah. Lord James Oketh and
RJ
Zeidenberg.
You sound
I'm so mad that when I did my passport this year, I forgot to bring that form with me because it could have been Lord Zeidenberg on my passport.
Silly.
Could have been sick.
Imagine. But yeah, so like that's top on the list. I'd love to go to Dubai. We should go with Jorge.
Dubai. I feel like Dubai is coming up, man. We're getting a lot of like good chirps about Dubai.
I think Steve and I, for some reason, are going to end up in Dubai in the next couple months. I just have a feeling.
Yeah, for sure.
So watch out. Here we come.
Watch out for
what are those called?
The Thobe with
the Thobes. Yeah.
Did you see?
We'll be out there driving Helixes through the desert.
I gotta show. I gotta show it on the left.
And then currently right now, I can't say I'm doing it officially because I haven't booked the flight. I'm actually supposed to do that like literally tomorrow. New Zealand Drift Week. They invited me.
That's so dope.
Which can be super dope. Rudnick's supposed to do it too, which is pretty cool. Right. And so I'm trying to go out there, but like Luke Fink's also trying to get me to spend a week in Australia first because it's like way cheaper to fly into Australia than fly to Australia to New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So that's going to be crazy. So I got to mentally figure that out because trips...
They total you.
They total me, like even just FD, because like between traveling and you never sleep on trips, trying to film, trying to edit, trying to figure out where to upload these videos, it just never works. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I think if I get a new employee, it's got to be a filmer or something because I can't. Yeah, I do too much.
Yeah.
But the trips will total me, but like the idea of them sounds so fun.
Yeah.
I feel like having a filmer would be good too, because then you and Ant could just be hands on all the time.
Like a filmer, editor.
Editor for sure. Yeah. The hard thing is like
finding somebody to take your style.
Yeah, like I wish I could just steal Mike Devine, just like clone him. He's the best person ever.
Clone him. He just understands he understands your format.
That's it. So we got to find someone. It's a grind. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out who matches that and whatever. But send a resume.
Send a resume.
If you're local, send a resume. If you got a friend, send a resume. I don't know.
Don't be a weirdo. Be cool. So we can hang out with you every day.
Be like T-Bone. Be cool.
Yeah. Be like RJ. Be cool.
Be cool.
Be cool.
Cool.
No neck beards.
No neck beard.
Don't be showing up to an interview with a neck beard.
Yeah, you gotta send a picture like this with your resume.
Just like picture your neck. Yeah, is the neck valid, Steve? Nah, next. No.
Shape that up. Clean it up.
And then the giveaway car thing, right? That's the second part of this whole thing. That we skipped that whole thing. Oops. Giveaway car. So here's the thing about a giveaway car, right? Right, you do a giveaway to promote your merch, right? And you get into this loop, kind of this like cycle sometimes where I've talked to a lot of YouTubers who do giveaways and they say like once you do a giveaway, you can't not do giveaways, right? Yeah. Because a lot of people say like, like your merch, just people won't buy your merch unless you're doing a giveaway. And so you kind of almost like corrupt your brand a little bit.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
Exactly. But here's the thing, like the potential of the giveaway is insane. Like some giveaways aren't whatever, they kind of pay for themselves, you make your money, but there's some that just like I don't know what it is, the aesthetic of the car or what. It's always hard to gauge because I've talked to many influencers and you think it's going to go crazy, it doesn't, whatever, and then you think it's like going to be all right, then it goes crazy. And so like
I like the idea of doing a certain batch of merch that'll just be available for the giveaway.
Well, that's usually how it goes, but I mean we're pretty happy where we're at, and we're kind of growing at our own pace here.
It's been nice because we're just getting a lot better with figuring out like how the styles of everything we want to go. Yeah. And then we've every drop we've been increasing the quantities of everything that we're ordering and figuring out where we are.
Exactly. Yeah. So we've still in this. I'd say we're still in the state of figuring out our flow of things.
Yeah.
Because if we were to do a giveaway right now, it would be a mess. We'd be fucked.
This whole year right now, more or less, is meant for us to figure out styles, what sells, what doesn't, how much we need to stock.
Exactly.
Like, I know it's been 2 years, but there's a lot of growing pains with that.
For sure. And a lot of, it took LZ like 5 years to get like fluent with this stuff. You know what I mean? There's a reason for it. And like,
and we're comfortable.
We've only had Steve for almost a year now, actually. How long has it been? About a year.
October.
Yeah, October. Okay, so it's like 3/4 of a year, right?
Has it been good? You like me?
That's been pretty good.
That's all right. It's all right. We fucking love you. But like, that's one of the big Steve was like a huge part of it in terms of like figuring out our dynamics of it, right? So like, how fast because you think that you're on a fast pace and all of a sudden a month and a half goes by and you're like, whoa. Yeah. So just figuring out the flows, everything has been a big deal for us and we're getting there. So I would say if we're going to do a giveaway, it's probably going to be in the springtime.
Yeah.
We've thought about it, but I'm happy where we're at.
It's always been a topic of conversation, but it's one of those things that it's like, we don't need to do it.
Yeah.
We want to do it, but we want to do it right.
Exactly.
We want to do it right.
Because I don't want to do like one of those people that like sell this merch and then people still have their merch 6 months later, and it's a whole. We've seen that.
We want to have all of our ducks in a row before we do that.
But the potential is very, very high, and it would be something that could definitely get us to the next level.
And also with that too is like you're very specific with what kind of vehicle you want to do and what you want to give away.
Yeah.
And it is hard to find what you're looking for.
For sure. And I'd probably do something like how LZ does it is he buys a car knowing he's gonna give it away.
Yeah.
Because to me, I think it's weird if I was like, hey, today we're gonna give away my 33 or something like that. It just feels weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It feels weird. I do think people would lose their fucking minds though if you like gave 100%. Away one of your like personal joints.
Yeah, but I don't know because then like
I wouldn't want to do that either.
But I'm curious like if that would do better or if like or something that's just like new and exciting, right? Because like say Adam gave away. I could just use Adam as an example because everyone knows Adam at this point. Let's say Adam's giving away a Chaser right now, right? His red one, fucking banger of a car. Mm-hmm. Say he gave away his yellow one, or would say even his white one, do you think it would go as crazy as the red one? Because the red one's like new, exciting, beautiful. No one has it yet. You're going to be the first person that owns and is known for that car. Like that's enticing. You know what I mean? Like it's the first time the car blew up on the internet and then the giveaway blew up. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'd have to look at the analytics.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the analytic guy here that would like?
That's what I think about. Dude, my mind's always going crazy, and it's just like, and going back to the whole point of like sometimes they're hitters, sometimes they're not, and it's hard to guess why.
I think it's the way that you say stuff with cars, like it's all about the story.
It's all about the story.
I feel like if you gave away the Red Z, then that would be nuts.
Really? But I don't know because like would that entice like the random guy who doesn't know who I am, you know what I mean? Because
it's still a hot car.
It's still a hot car, yeah.
We could market it like a brand new car, but then for the people who know, you're gonna like activate your audience.
The Red Z is not getting given away.
No, I'm gonna burn that car to the ground before someone else has it. But still,
we talked about that. We talked. I don't know. Yeah, we gotta crunch. You gotta crunch numbers on that, but.
That's definitely going to happen.
I think when the time comes, the fact that you're taking your time to do it, you're going to do it right and knock it out the park.
We're going to bang it out, so we'll get there.
We're having such good progress and a good time with like getting the merch, like the brand situated better now because, I mean, for the first year and a half, it was me trying to do it.
I think once we get to the point where we're like, okay, like when we get to the point where we feel like we're slow, that's when we do a giveaway.
Word.
You know, I feel like that's a good whatever.
We've been busy.
Well, we've been busy. over. It's disgusting.
We haven't even been able to rap.
No, haven't been. Dude, it's been like 5 months since we made a song.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Hurts. Yeah. Everyone thinks it's just like you just wake up and do whatever the fuck you want. Shit happens. This life's crazy. All right, I'm gonna stop bitching. So, I always get this, and every time talk about your experience with Haggard Garage. Right? That's always a topic all the time.
Really interested about that.
Yeah, because like Haggard was like people were really like emotionally invested in Haggard. That's how I see it, right? Because I feel like they were one of the first people to do it, right? And
like the boy band of like
they were like the boy band of like car YouTubers, for sure. So like the K-pop of whatever. And so like a lot of people like I feel like, and a lot of times that was so long now that was almost like their growth in the car scene. It's almost nostalgic for them to see the Haggard stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So I see people being really attached to them. So I never know what to say about them. Because it's like, what do I tell the whole story of Haggard Garage? Hi, Adam, or like maybe we should just do a Haggard interview one day.
Yeah.
Maybe get like Cam on here or something if he's back in town. Ryan is back in Connecticut. But I don't know if I can get. Actually, I don't know. He might go on a podcast if I asked him.
And we're still trying to blackmail Rudnick into the podcast.
We keep trying to get Rudnick on podcast because I think it'd be really fun because we click really well with Rudnick. But I think he's just nervous. Rudnick's a shy kid.
I don't know why he's nervous. I don't know. Maybe if it's like
we don't try to make anyone look bad. We're good.
Absolutely not. And when we hang out, we always have like real good dynamic, good convos with Rudnick.
We'll
That's why
we'll just blackmail him into it.
Yeah, we got some.
We got some advice on
we don't
him.
try to make anybody look bad, but we'll blackmail.
But yeah, we got some photos that shouldn't be on the internet.
Come on the podcast or else.
Or else. So Haggard, right? It's like, what do I say? But no, I'll have to get O'Reilly on. I could probably get O'Reilly on.
Save that for later.
Yeah.
But you were just like scraping the surface. You were like affiliated with them, correct?
Yeah, so I ended up being, like we hung out quite a bit at one point, so we ended up getting affiliated, right? And it turned into the whole universe. And I told a lot about it on the podcast with Adam, but I met them just because they were in Wallingford.
They're all from Connecticut.
They're all
correct?
from Torrington.
Torrington.
Freaking Torrington. I don't know how they ended up in Wallingford. but
Torrington is out by like what?
It's north of Thomaston.
Where the fuck is that?
Up Route 8.
Waterbury almost energy?
Up Route 8. If you
It's
Route
like
8 exit in Waterbury.
Waterbury, Torrington.
Gotcha.
Sticks.
All right, yeah. Sticks of Waterbury.
Sticks of Waterbury. So Torrington itself is a whole.
Gotcha.
It's a whole
universe.
Torrington is They have their own accent. They have their own.
The whole northwest section of Connecticut is different than the other half. The other entire rest of Connecticut.
I know Connecticut is like that.
They got their Like you see a dude, you're like, you're deaf from Torrington.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of crazy how a small place like that. You could be from like a town that's like 25 minutes over, and it's like, wow, you got a whole different flow.
Everything.
About you.
Yeah, exactly. But so be it. Yeah, we'll do. I think we'll save that for a whole thing. But overall, we were cool. They were young dudes that just had a lot on their plate at once, and it was just kind of a bunch of young dudes, money with a lot of responsibilities. That all gets crazy pretty quick. So
got crazy. Yeah,
that's it. But I hope they're all doing good.
Everybody's still doing good. There's some of them are still,
So let's see. The big one, Orion. Obviously, he kind of disappeared into the Midwest, bought a bunch of Bitcoin, and kind of disappeared back into Connecticut. Been doing his thing. Yeah. He's happy. He's happy as fucking. That's all that's matter. And
he ain't missing no meals. I don't think any of them is missing no meals.
No,
right?
I don't think any of them are in bad spots, which is safe to see, right?
Yeah.
Cam, I think, is in Florida with his girl. Happy. I see him on Instagram. He's smiling. He's good. He's working.
And Rudnick is OG Haggard.
OG Haggard. Yeah. He branched off pretty early on, but he's OG Haggard. Yeah. And then there's Brendan that Rudnick will kind of dive back into and hang out with, and then some of the other boys linger around. But yeah, everyone's doing good.
So
next one, any update on Stevie's new import? It's got a lot of likes on it. So Stevie's car is finally on the ship. It took a really long time to get on the ship.
It's on the Hoe Trapper.
It's the boat's name is Hoe Trapper.
The Hogue.
It's the Hogue, but it's the Hoe Trapper. Yeah. And so if you wanna track Stevie's car, you can.
Yeah, look it up. The Hoe Trapper.
The Hogue, HOUGH Trapper.
Allegedly is supposed to be here
in Maryland.
Next month.
Yeah, which is sick.
Point. Yeah.
So, you guys could track that, which is really funny. Just type in Hogue Trapper position, and you'll see it on the ocean. So
for sure.
The worst is when it gets to the Panama Canal. It takes so long to get to the canal.
I've never done this before, so this is all new.
Yeah, it's fun. You like Ant's been through it. It's fun. You kind of. What was yours? Yours was on the Hogue what?
The Hogue Trooper.
The Hogue Trooper. Yeah.
I think we got another import for one of our friends, and I think it was on the Hogue Racer. Or the Hogue Tracer.
The Hogue Tracer.
And then, but it just changed to another one, though.
Yeah, whatever. And then my first, what was my silver chaser on? I never asked. My first chaser was on the Heroic Ace. That's
the Heroic Ace was a fire name.
As a One Piece fan, that's a fire one.
I'm going to try to get a vanity plate or something to
immortalize
the Hogue Trapper. Yeah, that's a hard name. Trap.
So... we're excited. It's finally on its way.
Yeah, we got some cool things lined up for that.
Let's see. I want to know how AMP became part of the group, and I also want to hear some of Stevie's old songs. We actually did do a whole podcast on that. Stevie has his own, and we could dive back into that, like the music of Steve. But
I'll tell you guys, everybody's asking me for the SoundCloud.
You need to put that out there.
Put it out there. I got to repackage some stuff and put some new stuff out. I want to put out some new music actually this year.
That's you have some really good stuff.
Yeah, I want to shoot some videos. You know, that's why I'm excited to get the car because I want to like feature the car.
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
And new videos.
Fuck,
and,
we gotta make another song, dude.
We're gonna make some new songs.
We were killing it on Spotify. We actually made some money, which is hilarious.
I'm not gonna tell you.
But tell them how much we made.
I think we got like $700 in.
That's so sick. We're professional artists, dude. Hey,
like I know people that make music that don't make a single dollar off their streams. You know what I mean? So that's impressive.
That's fire.
For sure. So yeah. But I have a SoundCloud, like an old SoundCloud. I think it's just SoundCloud.com/Stevie World. Or Stevie World USA.
It wasn't Jigs the Flyer.
Nah, I switched the domain of it, but it has like old
the Jig songs.
On there.
That's cool.
And there's a lot of stuff on that's just like old stuff and beats that I've done and just like DJ mixes and just like random stuff that you could just kind of like, you know, hold yourself over with if you're really looking for that. Go check it out.
Okay, let me see. How long have we been going for now, Steve?
Hogue Trapper, 40 minutes.
Oh, it's already been 40 minutes. That's been pretty crazy.
40 minutes.
That's cool. Fuck yeah. All right, let's see. So some of the more liked ones are going to come over here. So I got one. Are you ever going to mod the Duramax? I understand it's a business tool and stock is reliable, but I wouldn't mess with that. But wheels be cool to see on some nice wheels with a level of kit. Yo, the amount of times we've like looked at wheel catalogs trying to find something I like for that thing is insane. Like there's a lot of companies that just want to give me wheels, which is so sick, but we can't. How many times I've been like, this is gonna look cool because I know, bro. Fuck. I feel like I have a really good like eye for cars, right? Yeah. I don't think I missed.
Truck wheels are hard,
and stuff,
bro. I look at truck wheels and I might as well be buying like. I have no idea.
XXRs.
Dude, no, I just have no. I'm like, is this dope or is this whack?
You need a trusted liaison.
But the problem is you
be
can
able to see them on the truck.
So here's the thing, right? There's like the trail style, right? The off-road style, and then there's the bro style. Those are the two styles in trucking.
You gotta be.
That's it.
You want to be somewhere in between.
Okay, I feel like every dude would not. I feel like every dude wants to have a broed out truck. Mm-hmm. Like there's everyone is like you're looking at it and like you're like that guy's a tool, but fuck that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, even admit it, RJ.
I wouldn't have one.
I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have a pickup truck done. I like SUV stuff.
Okay, I see that too.
Big hoe trap.
SUVs are dope. Yeah.
They go crazy, but
they go Escalade.
Like, dude, imagine big that truck's huge. Like, it doesn't look in video, but that truck's massive. Yeah, imagine that shit with some fucking bro wheels. It would go crazy. But I can't do that. Hell no. I could imagine it would go crazy. But
I would love it.
But just hot boy in with the fucking
truck. You do
need
the bag kit for the rear.
We do, but so then we go on to the trail fitment, right? We're gonna call it the trail fitment, and that's like kind of like the West Coast style. Everyone on the West Coast has this fitment. On the East Coast, it's all bro wheels. West Coast, it's all trail off-road wheels. Like I think TJ even has the same truck as me, and he's on some like really nice. But I hate my generation of truck is so ugly. The gen before hit her.
That's the white one. The white one looked really good. I love the black one though. It's just like so like.
It's just that front end's ugly, and so like when you put it on wheels, it just looks wrong. And I can't find if you guys have any suggestions on truck wheels, send them my way. I just don't know what to do.
Just look like a successful man in that truck.
That's why I love it. I feel
like cops go that way. Leave me alone, dude. I pay good money for this truck. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
What do we call it? Chevy privilege.
The Chevy privilege for real.
You don't get bothered in that thing.
I was driving that shit in Florida. I felt good about myself. I had jorts on.
It's like a fresh haircut.
AC cranking. You gotta turn it down sometimes. Like, damn, what the fuck are you doing?
Honestly, that truck was such a fucking huge monument for me. That's a feel-good piece.
Yeah, congratulations on that truck. I know you've had it for a while, but that's a sick truck.
We've used that. That's a tool.
Yeah, that truck
has had shit of that
trailer attached to it more than it has not.
A two-car trailer.
The trucks get used. Like, the white one got used. The GMC got used. My mom's Silverado got used.
The mini trucks.
Everything.
But, dude, the 2500 I used this season.
Yeah.
And I love that thing. So sometimes
that's good. That was the whole point of it.
I wish there was like an OEM wheel that just looked better I could put on because I just want it to work.
When Steve comes up and becomes a successful man, I'm going to get a truck.
Yeah.
For $931 a month, that could be you.
That could be me. That's a lot of money, man.
It's a fuck ton of money.
It's a lot. But I would probably just like buy something like, I would like hit up Method and get something like fire, but like kind of like Vince, like like Steve's, but not like I don't think I'll ever be in like one. Man, who knows? You know,
I didn't think I'd do. 2 years ago, I didn't think I like. What? Yeah, 2 years ago, I didn't think I'd even have a fucking.
We're all men on the rise.
We're trying. I want all my friends rich.
For
It'd be
sure.
fucking sick. I want to be like the Paul brothers, but not that sus.
I got you. Yeah. I feel you.
I want to be like a cool, like that level where all your boys are just rich.
For sure. Growing Up Gotti. Remember that show? No,
I never saw
that. It was like the Gotti, like John Gotti's nephews. they were crazy. Nah, they were like the original reality show.
We need a TV. I think we could kill a TV show.
I'm manifesting hard because I watch Russ Valley, like the Russ brothers. I watch.
We have so many different personalities within the friend group. It would just go like if we could actually have someone capture it to the fullest, it would be insane.
Just need a film crew, a Netflix film crew. We would kill it.
Just like the bickering between like imagine like the side interviews of like RJ and like DJ and just Brian just yelling at each other.
It would be like all jokes aside, it would be very entertaining. I think ratings would be good. You could DM me about that. Any film producers, any show producers, anybody out there who has any connections.
I just want to do a pilot episode just for my own enjoyment because I feel like we have so many different personalities, but we all mesh so well that it could just tell so many different stories.
It would be so good. It would be so good. The world would be like, your audience would be so hype, I think, if we got like a show, like a Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, whatever.
Bro, get us a pilot episode and we're done. We're on the air.
Yeah, facts.
I don't want to gas ourselves, like seem too hot-headed, but I think we could kill a TV show.
Hell yeah.
We got plenty of friends, plenty of amazing personalities, and we're all pretty talented at something.
Plenty of narratives and stuff, you know? Beautiful.
Do I just save up for the year and just pay mad money for a pilot and just?
We could probably get one shot for like. I mean, people shoot their own pilots. Like it probably not that much. It's like hire a film crew for a week, shoot a pilot.
Yeah, I don't want to direct it from. I direct everything and it burns me out. But I want someone to. I would love to see like our story directed in someone else's eyes.
Yeah,
it would be so cool.
I feel like we would have to work with a film crew or like somebody who. Not necessarily directed, but at least like, you know, make sure that they're highlighting the right things.
Yeah.
Which we would do naturally, but it would be money. Money in the bank.
We're in there. All right. So moving on, are we going to see more E30, E36 content soon? We all know you're an S-Chassis dude, but I started watching when you got your E36. So it's funny because like I do have a lot of S-Chassis, but I also have a lot of other cars too. But I think just because I have more S-Chassis than anything, it just makes it seem like I'm just like only an S-Chassis guy.
Yeah.
But the problem is like I get to a point in cars where I almost just like don't know what I want to do with them anymore. Like the E30, we've done everything to that car. Like
it needs an overhaul.
Like it needs like we don't have the problem is we never have time for overhauls because we can't film overhauls because no one wants to watch like the rewrapping the wire harness. Like as much as you say you might, no one wants to see that stuff. It's just grind time stuff and like we never have time, so we kind of will move on to the more appealing stuff with the camera, and we just won't have time for the like. So the E30, like it can use it needs a rear end refresh. It needs a slosh tank really bad. Like it needs a bunch of things, but like overall in terms of appealing like content stuff, like it has the right swap. Yeah. It has the ITBs on it. It has like it looks good now. Like it's back in action. It drives good. We just started. We go like I guess I can do more driving content with it, but it's like, what do we do next? Like, it's not that I don't love the car and I don't enjoy it. I have it and I enjoy it when we have the opportunity to enjoy it. But it's like, that's the hard part about the builds. It's like, what do I do now? Like, I don't want to turbo it. That car would not be fun. I think it's too much. It would take the heart out of the car.
I'd love to see a new BMW on the channel. Like, just a new, I mean, not a new, but like a new BMW.
Steve made my heart drop for a second.
Yeah.
I'll have it.
New BMW working on that.
Well, not like a new in the terms of like a 2020.
Like just another BMW.
Another BMW
for sure. Well, we were talking about like, I mean, it's not like it's a secret or anything, but like I really want to build like a pro car for next year so I can actually compete more. And like my coupe's cool, but it's like I never built it to be a competition car, so it's like it's good, but it's not great. And to make it a great competition car, I'd have to start from scratch. And so it's just not worth trying to rewrite that narrative.
I know a few people that.
Exactly. So the whole thing is I want to actually finally build a car from scratch knowing it's going to be a competition car because then you can plan accordingly and actually make it efficient.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about if I'm going to do one, it's going to be an E46.
Mm-hmm.
I actually bought an M3, like an E46 M3. It's in some dude's fucking garage in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
There's a parts car. So like so hopefully the goal is to have Drift HQ build me the chassis because they built so many chassis. Just get everything painted down there because it's way more efficient. You know, they have the team weld a cage in like a day and a half.
Yeah.
Like they cut the front end up. Adam's got a paint booth. He's got a painter. Stuff we do not have here nor can ever get.
Churn that thing out in an instant.
Yeah, bang it out there and bring it up here. Then I finish the car like I do, like, you know, the suspension. I do the drivetrain. I do me. I wire it. Everything else, right?
What if we just built it down there?
It'd be cool, but I mean, we'd have to, it's possible, and maybe a big portion of it we could build down there, but a big portion we build up here. So that's the goal, right?
Gator
builds, right?
Gator build.
This winter, a big build will be my competition car. So that'll probably be an E46. No spoiler.
No spoiler. I mean,
we'll
I'm surprised you just put it out there like
it's
that.
whatever. I mean, what's it going to be?
Send
Keeping
it.
a big ass secret? I hate secrets.
No
Fuck
secrets over here.
Yeah,
Nah,
secrets don't do
yeah.
anything. Ooh, big hype, one video. You know, whatever. So that's in the works, but you know how things go. So we'll see. But the E36, it's weird, right? Like we'll do something to it. We'll go rip it. And we'll be like, this is a sick car, and then we'll just park it.
Is anything wrong with it now?
No, it's fucking.
We did the
lit.
clutch, right?
Yeah, and we did the clutch, and like we did do the clutch. We put a twin disc in that fucking.
We
thing.
tuned it.
We tuned
Fuel.
it.
Is it fuel?
It ran in a field, but it still makes 550. It's more power.
More than enough.
Yeah, and I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that car.
Then it's something like a
It's
part
cool.
that you
It's-
bought brand new, like something.
Oh, so
malfunctioning
the Vanos actuator was bad. I never put it in video because it was just never a good time to put it. So like I kept talking about how doggy the turbo was, and I never thought about it being the Vanos because I put a brand new Vanos actuator in it like very recently, and I checked the logs real quick. It was commanding Vanos, right? And you could whatever. So I was like, okay, I never even thought about it, and then I actually verified if it was working as soon as we pulled out the dyno. I was like, nope, Vanos isn't working. And Vanos will produce a lot more low end power. Where I was bitching that turbo was so dog. You remember, like every pull, I was like, yo, this turbo fucking sucks. And it does still suck. Fuck that turbo. But like, the Vanos would definitely help big time with that. So we put the new solenoid in, whatever, we drove it, whatever, cool. But it's hard, like, it just needs paint now. That's really what it is. The outside needs paint, and it's just like, who can I give that car to and a bunch of freaking money just get it back? It's fresh paint. It's like, do I want to spend 10 grand and wait like 3 months just for that car to be painted?
No.
No. That's the hard part, because when I have 10 grand, I'm like, wow, I could use this to get all of this content here and do this, and this. So it's hard. Like, it might not make sense to a lot of people, but
It's tough because paint money isn't throwaway money. Like, to go paint a car.
yeah, it almost feels like throwaway money.
Yeah.
It's hard, and you're like, I know if I wrap it, I won't be happy with it. And so, like, in its form now, I'm just like, I'm happy with it. And like, I don't know what to do with it. That's what the problem is. It's like when I don't really care to autocross. That's my big problem here. I don't care to autocross.
You can't drift it.
If I'm going to drag race, that car is just not the car for it. So it's already loop put out, and I can drift if I want, but it's just another drift car. And like, everyone gets mad when I build drift cars, but I love drift cars.
Yeah.
That's what I love doing in motorsports. And we love building street cars because we love building cars and we just love dope shit, right?
Yeah.
And so we build a bunch of street cars because when you build something as a street car, it doesn't need a purpose. You just build it because you want it, right?
Then people get pissed because you park it. Because like, well, how much are you gonna actually drive it though?
Yeah. Well, the problem is we're just I work all day and I go home, I edit, and I go to sleep, and I zoom back here in the morning,
back home,
repeat, and like that 15-minute drive home, you get kind of sick of like driving modified cars. You just want to put the AC and Apple CarPlay on and just like brain dead drive home.
Exactly.
You don't use Apple CarPlay.
I got better with it. I do use it.
Did
now.
you?
Yeah.
No way.
I had a really bad habit of never using it, even though I had it.
This is Jimmy all the time in the truck going anywhere, phone in left hand with the GPS on, with a brand new truck. Nice 8-inch display, never in front of him. Oh, this is easier.
Old habits die hard,
off.
but it's just hard, right? Because a lot of people rip on me for that shit, and it's like it's like, dude, trust me, I'm trying. I want to enjoy it. I'm enjoying the shit. I build it. I enjoy it. I love having the opportunity of taking things out. I love being able to like buy little bits for cars and like I'll do little mods like off camera, you know, my little stickers and like my little small bits and stuff, and I love that. But it's just
buttons.
Horn buttons. Yeah, exactly. Just like small stuff. And like, that's the fun stuff of cars. So it's like, I've been trying to figure out how the hell I make it all work, right? Because I build a car, I'm happy with it. It just sits for a while, and then I get back to a couple months later. And that's always been my flow because it's worked for me, and that's how I enjoyed it. But I know it kind of pisses people off.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good.
It's a dilemma.
You do need 2 storage lifts.
I do need 2 storage lifts. Whatever.
How much you think Jay Leno drives his collection?
He drives, but it's nice with Jay Leno. Like he'll be like, hey, like get this car ready to drive. The big problem is like upkeep on cars is huge.
Yeah.
Like we won't drive a car because it's like, oh, last time I drove it, there's a clunk here, it needs an oil change, and then this needs to be adjusted. And you look at it and you're like,
There's a whole day.
You're like, you finished your whole day of work, you know, and you still have to go home and edit. The last thing you want to do is like be underneath the car for the next hour just to drive it home.
Yeah.
So you end up just like putting it away. And so like Jay Leno's got a crew. So he's just like, hey, I want to drive this car tomorrow. That car's ready to drive tomorrow.
Yeah.
Even LZ, like LZ drives the fuck out of his cars, but it's because he's like, and I mean this not like, it might sound weird, but I mean this in like that sick way. He'll have like Marco.
An aspiring way.
He'll have an aspiring way. He'll have Marco. You saw when we were down there, like Marco, Ishan, whatever. He'll be aligning a car, bolt checking it, doing oil change on it
for
like,
an event that he's taking it to.
or because he wants to go get tacos in it later. Right? It's true. Like we'll just see like Marco pulling a car. Like, why is that in here? Oh, Adam wants to go drive it. Cool. Fuck yeah, it's sick.
That's on no way. You know.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's just, you know, we want more homies. I want more help. Just trying to keep the essence of everything. You know,
pure right.
Right. You know. I just don't want to like outgrow my style, I guess, if that makes sense.
No doubt.
Whatever.
Jim, you're doing your thing.
We'll make it work.
Sure.
T-Bone's actually going to be taking over the channel. He's going to be the main host now.
T-Bone has a kid.
See how that goes.
On the way. Hire him too.
One day we're just going to put a beard on him and he's a backwards hat and just never say anything.
That's going to be sick the day he pulls up with a full beard and it just comes in.
That's what happened to me though at his age. That I couldn't do that, and then I turned to what, like 25.
I see some fuzz coming around.
Yeah. That was me though. Like at 22,
it might happen for. I couldn't grow my beard till I was 21.
I got some hope then.
Your shit'll be mint.
And it's just a shorter version of me.
A Rick Ross beard, just full, all the way up to the top.
I can see it.
Yeah, fuck with Tone hard.
Shout out to DJ for getting his first fucking haircut.
Man, he was playing games.
You guys heard how excited we were in the video. So DJ's grandma's been cutting his hair since elementary school. And
unacceptable.
So shout out to Grammy for cutting. My grandma cut my hair until I was in probably high school too. Part of the game. But
that must be a thing.
It must be a thing. It is, Steve.
What thing, Steve?
I get it. A Caucasian thing or something. Because my grandma ever touched my hair, we fighting.
No, on the island of Caucasus, we got our grandmommies.
Grammy's hooking it up.
She's
getting the shears out.
She puts a 3 on that bitch and just cuts your ear. Fuck.
Cleans you up.
I'm not spending $10. Like,
she lowers your ears
cutters.
for you.
Yeah, exactly. So DJ, we all go to the same barber and whatever. Steve,
he gets y'all right.
He gets us right. And so we've been trying to get DJ to go forever, but DJ's so bad about being on time for anything that we can never get on the schedule. So I actually had an appointment and I had to reschedule, but I was like, hey, yo.
Let me just keep that
appointment and I'm going to make DJ go. We gave him a 30-minute pep talk the day before about going.
Yeah, we had to talk. I had to show him pictures. We had to explain why it's not a good idea to continue letting your grandmother cut your hair as a damn near 30-year-old man. You know what I mean?
And DJ's like all about the drip. It's like you gotta have it. You can't be all about the drip and have a whack hairline.
Yeah, he had to create, like, we were pulling up pictures of what his haircut looked like. They were funny. Like, there were some funny pictures.
So we woke up the next morning, right? We all get here at like 10. That's like our thing. We get here at 10. And DJ gets here at like 2. His haircut was at 9. Right. And so we had like we're just waiting all morning.
I called him at 9:14. I was texting him.
You better fucking,
because I hit him.
We knew he was
I said, I'm gonna call you in the morning to make sure you up, bro.
Because he's late to everything.
He's late, and he was playing games. He was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm still in bed."
Then he was like texting.
Don't tell James.
Yeah.
But I knew he was lying because why are you up at 9:14 at all?
We were just talking about how bad we were gonna kick his fucking ass if he missed that appointment.
You're in trouble.
We were plotting
with neckbeard.
Did he go? He went to Joe.
He went to Joe.
Hell yeah.
You didn't see him with the fresh line?
No, I had mine today.
So everyone, if you watch DJ's channel, go there and just comment, yo, DJ, you look good, buddy.
Nice haircut.
Get another one.
Got him right.
Schedule him right now.
I can't wait for the company outing to that place because it's now Blur Barber and Spa.
Yeah, we're gonna get our feet done.
Our backs
chiropractic.
No, Steve, don't put nobody on those feet of yours.
Jim, stop it. Big Jim's foot. Now Jim got nice feet, but them Jones is definitely big as hell. Steph, I took a picture in Jersey in the hotel. Steph puts her hands on his
through
toes.
Jimmy's feet.
Yeah, like what in the world? But yeah, we could get. Now my dogs bark. I'm not gonna lie. They don't stink or nothing. But
You just got the
like,
buns.
Yeah. No bunions.
I know.
My toenails is. I played sports my whole life, so I got.
He got the cauliflower toes.
I got an athlete's foot. For sure. But they're gonna be a chiropractor.
They got a chiropractor, mani pedis, waxes.
Yeah.
I got a pedicure done for the
Everything.
first time this January. I went and I got it done, and it hurt when they did it.
Is
Like,
a
the
pedicure
cuticle area
sus?
kind of
What?
hurt.
What?
Is
Yeah.
a pedicure sus? I would love a pedicure. It sounds
like
Kind of
a
what
hand-
pedicures?
no,
No,
manicure.
pedicures your
This-
feet.
Manicures are fire, honestly. As you grow as an old man, I think that's like fly shit to get like your hands done and stuff. Lady wants.
What about a pedicure? Is that sus? Because it sounds kind of sick, to be
a
honest.
pedicure is
great.
not sus. It's only
It was great.
It only is sus to me because I'm hella ticklish on my feet.
That's
it's
the
like,
so that's
when they
the
be, I be like, don't do the soft. Like you gotta choose.
that's the
you
same
gotta
problem that I
choose-
had. Steve and I had the
Yeah.
same issue, and I went. And when they did it, I had no problem with it. The only thing I was weirded out was like when she's like, when
Jesus,
she's
RJ.
when she's going and she's like massaging your foot, she's got to kind of like when you go like this and you like pop your fingers.
Yeah.
She was doing that with like your toes, and I was like, damn, she's gonna fucking yank my toes off. That was like too much, but
You got to use
When
steel
did she
wool
put
on
the hot
Steve's
rock-
feet.
dude,
Yo, you got jokes. Did he put the hot rock on your shit?
no.
Oh, that's
when we
nice
were
when they
when
put
we
the
were
hot rock
done,
on your shit.
and they were like, here you goes your socks and your shoes back, whatever. And I stood up in the sandals. I was like, I've never felt like this before.
Yeah, it'll be
I
fun.
was elated.
I think we should definitely do it at some point.
Just rent the place out. Oaks Garage,
Shut it
yearly
down.
pedicure outing. Get Steve's feet right, 2022.
Get my feet right, 2020.
I don't know how some people do it weekly. Like I could do that like every 6 months.
Yeah,
Gotta check this, man. If you fucking do it weekly, goddamn.
yeah. Get the steel wool out. Dogged me.
You know, the Milwaukee grinder out for Steve.
120 grit.
120 grand.
Damn.
Get a DA for Steve.
Sheesh, man, this is going crazy. We got next, Jim.
What we got next? I think
We're at an
honestly.
hour right now.
We're at an
cruising.
hour right now. I know I gotta leave soon. I gotta go home and fucking do the do. Let's see.
Eat some pizza.
Pops Pizza.
We went to
Shout
There we
Pop's.
go. My fiance was asking about you and Steph's story. Got that comment a lot. Me and Steph's story. Man, should I save that for like a Steph podcast? I feel like Steph should be on this podcast.
Let's bring Steph on one of these days. She's
She
lit.
needs to. She'll be funny. She'll talk shit.
Yeah.
Steph's a big shit.
She's a shit
Steph is a
talker.
big shit talker.
She's a big shit.
That's a lot.
Chads.
Aunt loves Steph. He's got a big crush on Steph. Look at him. Look at him. He goes, no. Me and Steph have been dating since I was a junior in high school, senior in high school.
like 10 years.
She used to drive me home from school. It was sick.
That is sick.
It was dope. I didn't want to. When we first met, I really had no interest in her, to be honest. She was cool, but it was just like this older chick that would drive me home from school. It was dope.
The way
That's
you
it.
said it to me was real quick. It was like 10 seconds. You were like, yeah. Just one day, Steph was like, we're dating now. And I just said, okay. And it's just been that ever since.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's how it
That was
went
the story.
yeah.
That's how I was told it.
Steph chased me.
down.
Yeah, she's a good girl though.
You're fucking hot. Why not? Right?
She's hot. It was sick. She'd bring me fucking sandwiches at the bike barn and stuff.
She does that now sometimes still, too.
Yeah. Yeah, she DoorDash. She's a good girl.
That's dope.
Yeah, definitely when they coin it a life partner, that's definitely the term.
Steph's gangster. I fuck with Steph.
Yeah, she holds it down.
Yeah, she's a gang member.
Yeah, so I'm going to save it. We can definitely go into decent detail. I think I'll save that for her because I think it'd be a
Should
funny
definitely
story.
bring Steph on for that. I think that'd be a good
She's
one.
been here for the whole ride.
She knows.
Life of many gyms.
Yeah.
She's had them all.
She had emo gym, punk gym,
That was never
skater
I don't
gym.
know if it was-
My
don't
Burger
know.
King.
My Burger Queen. No, that's actually a genius idea. We'll get Steph on here.
Hell yeah.
Put her on the list.
We gotta I'm gonna get a list up or like a little like bulletin something up over here for just podcast ideas so we could just kind of like sort through them and just have them like visible in front of us. That'd be good.
We'll be good. Yeah, whatever. All right. Well, I think we're gonna end it for today. I gotta get home, get some work to do. I had a good time talking to you guys today. I hope you guys that are still listening had a good time. It's always fun just to kind of sit down, relax, and bullshit with the boys. Hopefully we answer some good questions, and hopefully we'll get some suggestions for you guys in the comments on this one of stuff we can do to improve, topics to go on, and guests to have.
Yeah, keep the topics coming. Keep sending Jimmy good questions.
We want to you know, I feel like we've been kind of slacking over the last couple weeks on this, but I don't want to let this fall under the rug because I know that can happen. There's a lot of influences that let that do that, but I don't want this to go away. I love doing this with the guys, and I love having this for you guys. So,
hell yeah.
With that, thank you for listening. We'll catch you guys on the next one.